Yo, welcome back to Unmasked Minds, where we say things we think out loud, what you guys think out loud.
He's already messing up already.
Yeah, we don't rehearse these things. We kind of just go with the flow. Like I said, we're authentic, genuine, perspective, like whatever comes to our heads. But we just out here spreading our perspectives, our word, whether you believe it or not, or you rock with it or not. We just doing what we do, saying what we say. But another episode, another day, another dollar, however y'all like to say it. Me and my boy.
Yeah, you know who I am by now. Hopefully. I'm the guy with two first names, John. Last name, Mark, you know.
Yeah, man.
We're back at it again. The ones and twos, you know.
Yeah, it's a very unique name, man. I always, every time I talk to people, I'm always like, man, I got a homie named John Mark, man. It's a name I'll remember forever, but cool name, but yeah.
Don't wear it out.
Nah, but we got a good topic on our hands, man. We cut straight to the point. Let's think about some things before we even start setting up. So the topic is really not a topic. It's like a discussion about.
Or is it observation?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, observation.
Yeah.
But we were thinking about some things about like the culture today versus back then. Kind of shook my mind. I was like, yeah, it's definitely, we do know it's different from now to then. I mean, back then. So.
It's funny though. We can't say it during our parents' age because we lived it.
Yeah.
You really think about it.
We kind of lived it.
No, we lived it.
Why do you say that?
We're millennials after all.
Yeah.
So we were born in the 1900s. We sound so old when I say that. Born in the 1900s.
1900s is crazy, man. 1900s is wow.
Yeah.
Bro. Now that you really say that, man, it's like, damn, bro. 1990. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. But yes, like we're talking about observation, conversation. Yeah. Came across this video. Well, without further ado, listen in, get your feedback. As you listen in, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and drop your comment on what's your thoughts on this thing piece.
Can I ask you something? When's the last time a friend came over to your house? Just came over? You ever notice how nobody really goes to each other's house anymore? Like, growing up in Haiti, that was the norm for me. On Sundays, my parents would literally ask us to get ready because company was coming over. And then next weekend, we'd go to their house. Well, our neighbors and friends would stop by after church just to sit for 30 minutes, say hello, eat a little, faire un petit zing, laugh, joke, talk, and then talk some more. And somehow this is how I knew the true definition of friendship, because there was intimacy. We got to know each other slowly in a quiet place, in a safe space we call home. Bakunyala, let's go out, let's catch a drink, let's go to a lounge, there's this party. But do we actually get to know each other there? Everything gotta cost money for us to spend time together. Like I said previously, there's an intimacy that is missing in this friendship. Think about it. You get to know their children. You get to see their everyday life. You get to see their struggle. You get to see their joy. You get to taste their food. You see how they live. And in this process, you learn to care for each other. Well, I gotta say, that's my kind of connection, the real kind, the type that we're not sitting in a busy restaurant trying to hear each other across a table yelling while the bill is climbing up. I don't know, maybe I'm old school, but I'm thankful to have the come over friends. I just wish it was the kind of culture that was nurtured and valued in our community. I would choose to believe that the world would be a better place if we had come over neighbors. That we trust, of course. Anyways, thank you for coming to my Haitian TED Talk.
Yeah, definitely do that, man. We love all the support, man. And yeah, let's get started, man. So
all right.
I was just thinking, man, I was like, so being a 90s baby, you're a 90s baby, right?
I'm a 90s baby.
Yeah, man.
1900s.
Baby. Back in the day, that's the era, man, where we had a lot of like, I think we had back in those days, it was more so a lot of like open-mindedness as far as just like for example, we were outside, we were playing outside, man.
In a playground.
Like that's the thing I'm thinking about. Like back in those days, I'm like, we actually playing games of football. Like,
remember dodgeball?
Yeah, dodgeball still go hard today, but like even then, I'm just saying like we used to be outside, man.
Yeah.
In the subdivisions, or y'all want to call it the hoods or whatever. It was outside, and we would just be, hit your homeboy up and be like, yo, you walk to his house. Like, yo, you coming outside today? We wouldn't even call them. We would just walk to their house.
Yeah.
Like, not. Yo, you coming outside today? But yeah, nowadays, man, it's different, bro. Like how we moving, how the kids are moving,
So not just kids, even people our age too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like in that video, as you heard, she was talking about how after church or even after work, sometimes people will come over your place, have a bite to eat, and chill together.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people want to go out.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying, and I think those things still happen, but it's very like minimum. Like as far as like people coming over after church, getting a bite to eat. I think what you're saying is like it happens, but it's tiny, poquito. Like I'm over here trying to speak Spanish, but it happens, but it's not as much as in this culture today because of how we connect and how everything is with you got the internet, social media, as we like to say. Everything's changed the game.
Yeah, everything did change the game. Is that, how going back to our last episode that we talked about why people carry so much judgment? I feel like because we built up the wall with the internet, we develop a fragile society. Therefore, we can't really be intimate with one another. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, social media has definitely made it hard to really... Just phones in general has made it hard to connect with people. Like I'll give examples, man. I go outside today, and it's like I got invited to a party, whatever. Like kickback or whatever.
Sure.
It's harder to connect when it's so much out there to kind of just like with the phones. It's kind of like just it's so much to do, so much engagement, so much. Like overstimulation, like when it comes to social media, it's like when you're somewhere, you feel like you're not there. Cause like when you're on your phone, you tap out for a little bit, you may record the setting and check, instead of actually living in the moment. So it's kind of hard to really connect. It's not hard, but it's hard to connect with that factor, And from my perspective, I say with me, it was kind of like when I am out in public and around people, I connect with people on an individual level. Mm-hmm. So it's harder for me to connect in groups, which is weird for me. I think it's a personal thing for me. I don't know. But just connecting with people with large amounts of people in one setting is harder versus like one-on-one setting, like how we're, doing this podcast.
Yeah.
I can talk to you, I can yap my ears off when it's one-on-one, but when it's like 5 people in a room, I'm like the quiet guy just observing. And, I think it's just my inner thoughts, maybe just the fear of everybody come, here like judging me, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, social media has definitely made it hard, and the phones have made it hard to connect. Yeah. Everybody's living online,
Yeah, like as you heard me say before, I'm just like a broken record. Life happens offline, and I feel like because of these devices, we are so glued into it. We don't know how to, how can I say, engage with others as much. Like our social batteries, like it's easy to deplete a lot much more quicker. So therefore, we would check out, been IG, TikTok, what have you, is be on our phones and not really connect with other people, and we are robbing each one of us of that intimacy.
Yeah.
Like we always talk about intimacy builds connections, and now this is not about a romantic relationship. It's just general friendship or just be out with people with a community. Like you'll see yourself, I'm pretty sure you guys are engaged in communities. People will get on their phones. People are not talking as much because they look for an escape because, let's face it, people are kind of shy nowadays. Would you say the shy is a good word to use?
Yeah, I would say shy. Shy is definitely like, I think, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like we need to bring back that type of community where people will come over each other's houses. Hey, have dinner at my place. You don't have to go out to a restaurant with the busy, buzzing noise of outside, have us barely able to hear one another to connect, you know?
But you know what I think it is, man?
What's
I
that?
think the social media has created it's almost like a challenge of like who can do it better. So it's like because of social media, I think people feel the need to have to do something outside to show that, hey, I'm outside. Because it's like
I'm one of the cool people.
Yeah, you can record it for validation. So it's like you go out to any of the settings where it's like cool. Maybe I'm wrong if I'm speaking, but it's like just social media. Like the intimacy of coming over and being like low key is kind of like maybe boring to people. It's like, well, I'd rather go out and pop bottles or, just show like a vibe,
But can that just be reserved for a special occasion?
It can, depending on the person, I feel like it can be performative, but
Yeah, like that's what I think nowadays. If you see the club highlight reels, all that is performative. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure no one is celebrating every single weekend.
Nah,
celebrating
man,
what?
It's definitely performative. I mean, like, because a lot of people associate that lifestyle as like, oh, that person doing pretty. Some people associated with that people are doing well. I think it's more like immature people they may associate it with. Oh, that person's doing well because just because you're in a club or lounge popping bottles and spending a lot of money and got a section, that's not even something to be. That's not even fun. That shouldn't even be considered like a good time. Mm-hmm. But I mean,
nowadays.
To each his own, Like,
wait, let me make a preface. Nowadays, not a good time. Yeah. Back in the day, when people were dancing, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a different.
Now, it's not.
It's a different time frame. I think it's more so like with age, like certain time frames and certain ages where it's like like at a certain age, you should be like, okay, that's something that's lit. Like let's say 18 and 25, maybe that's lit to you. Then when you turn 25, now you're more like into bars. And then 25 to 30 into bars. And then up from 30, you're like low key. I want an intimate setting where I just want to have family, personal, close ones. So I think the psychology behind it is as we adapt and grow older, you would think we would mature to become to that point where, like that video said, intimate moments. I don't know. Because you realize older people, they like those type of vibes.
Yeah, that's
come
true.
over, like, and I'll cook for you.
But I want to push back. I see that's more of a culture thing. Because, like, as she said, she's Haitian. Because growing up, Haitian, my folks were like they were my age at the time. But still, though, like, even use your folks, for example. I'm pretty sure when you were younger, people would come and knock over. I'm not sure if your parents were like like in 30s, like mine was. But people will come over just hang out.
Yeah. I mean, like for Nigerians, man, I remember when I was a kid specifically, it was more like we always had a family friend come over like once in the blue moons, like just to visit, or we will visit them.
Yeah.
And they'll make some food. I'll play. Me and their kids will like play along because we're the same age group at that time.
Yeah.
So it was like I get what you're saying. That type of vibe, it was a thing back then. It really was, and I don't know what happened like to it. I think
smartphones.
I think that the younger generation didn't carry that on. So yeah, like you said, the smartphones definitely missed it. And I think also this generation now is just, it's not the same time frame where it's like, okay, money's different. To buy a house is crazy. To afford cost of living is crazy. So I think people are just.
There's even more of a reason to have people come over your place and eat. I see what you're
saying. So you're focused specifically on that connection.
Intimacy. Like if you're also worrying about spending money, the economy, why are we going out? To hang out?
And that's the bigger question. And I'm gonna think deep about this because from my perspective, like I said, I think it's hard to say, but I think it's really just people just want to be outside, man. Everybody be outside. That's a good time.
Like, no lie, like honestly, like the perfect day, if I were to picture it, perfect day, friends come over. Hopefully, I have a wife at the time.
Yeah.
If you see this,
yeah, wifey.
Yeah.
She out there, man. She may be watching this video. She might be one of the viewers.
Forming that parasocial relationship. But yeah, perfect day, wife here, we cooking here, friends come knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Could watch a game or something as me and my friends connect, and our wives connect, you know. Put on the Switch play some Mario Kart or Super Smash Brothers, you know. I got be Luigi and knock people out of bounds and all that. Perfect setup. Don't need to go out. Shoot, you can make food. Shoot, I think that's why a lot of people don't know how to cook nowadays. Check it out. You know how a lot of people say that cooking is a requirement? I feel like not people know how to cook nowadays because people are not exposed to seeing people cook because they're always going out to eat.
Yeah, out to eat is crazy. It's
stealing
the money.
I know that's a tangent, but still, I just put two and two together. Like having that setup of people have to cook because they have guests coming over.
Yeah, it's definitely a psychology behind it, though. Like, I think also when I was thinking about what you're saying, I was like, okay, let's just say maybe it's just different groups. Because I think people still, like I said again, I think it's still people doing that, like the family connection, intimate connections. I just think it's certain types of people. Like, let's just say, for example, the married people. I feel like married people are vibing like that because
maybe
you think. Why do you think like?
So, well, let me ask you this: with your select circle, is that happening for you guys?
Nah, but I feel like it's not happening because we're still early on. But then,
that's even more of a reason to have that, to foster a relationship with an older couple, to build up a foundation of how to do a marriage correctly. You know,
yeah.
I know, like when I was doing Bible study, yes, we would go over each other's houses, we would do a Bible reading, maybe a small connection, and after that, we dip out. Like we came, one purpose solved. We're not gonna hang out. We're just gonna kick it.
Yeah.
Like literally, I remember I would speak to with my Bible study group, Bible leaders, what have you. We would have to go out to eat. We not actually hang out at this place. Say, hey, let's talk. Say, hey, just come on over. Hey, let's go to a such and such place, such as establishment. I'm like, yo, we broke bread literally together. We don't have to go out. We just, you know.
It's just different times, man. It could be the phones. It could be just times are different. Like I can't really say why people are not doing it anymore as much. Maybe they are. From your perspective, you feel like it's not happening. I feel like it's not. I don't really see it like that either. But yeah,
like, stuff that should be celebrated. Like I remember I think it's a Nigerian proverb. Someone's told me that 20 friends can play for 20 years together. And I feel the reason why behind that is because people are not fostering that intimate connection with one another at the core of it, at the home. You know?
Yeah. And it could be another perspective too. It could be just maybe people don't trust each other anymore as much. You know, maybe it's a trust thing as far as like, you know, the intimacy back then was different because like you feel like you could trust people now. I think everybody's on edge because like maybe it's like, oh, I don't know, I don't trust you. You know, people always talking and, you know, telling people's business, you know, so that could be a thing. But, you know, one thing that's changed, I think the way we connect now is through communities like run clubs, social events. I think that's like the new wave of like how people are connecting. It's like getting out there and saying, oh, let's go to these groups. But
still, even though I'm gonna push back on that, I'm gonna push back on both fronts with the trust. What changed from today to back in the 90s and early 2000s to cause trust issue to happen?
Yeah, I mean,
would you say it's because of the phone?
The phone could be a problem. I mean,
I think that's why we had payphone for all this. We had a house phone all this time. We cannot post. Nope. Doot. Hey, this was going on my feed today.
That's what it is, bro. That's exactly what it is.
What's that?
You hit on the nail. It is the phones because now the phones give you access to people without even having to be there. So it's like, now it's like, oh, I can just give them a call, FaceTime, and I heard from them. I don't got to go over their house, or I can check on them through Facebook. Hey, how you doing? Good. And it's like, I think the phones cause the engagement over the phone instead of online, instead of in person.
You know what's funny? Because back in the day, we used to have to wait to use the phone whenever, because there's a line. Cause
the connection.
My mom had to use the phone, my dad used the phone, then I was able to use the phone.
That's the way of connecting now. It's through the phone. It's the phones. Because if we didn't have phones, then I think that was
not the use of the freedom of phones, the accessibility.
Yeah, the cell phones and how it's created all this, the apps and everything. Because we had phones back then. Obviously, it's like one call.
That's all.
Yeah, one call. That's all. But it's like more like I can just scroll and see how somebody's doing.
Yeah, you don't really need to check in on them. See how you guys doing.
You can't wonder, like that wondering feeling. Like you can really be like, let me check on my cousin, and you go on their story, you see, oh, my cousin at the club right now.
Or even better yet, someone's birthday. Let me just comment and like on their post. Let me not give them a call or even go over to their place. Say, hey, happy birthday, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it's different times, man.
Like all those small intimate moments, it really pick off a lot of our connections, because birthdays, like honestly, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, not just myself, would appreciate hearing someone's voice, hey, happy birthday, versus just reading a comment on a post. And I feel like that's why people post nowadays, just hopefully get that same gratification of getting that same call back when we were kids. You know how when we were kids, we were like, let's say 10 years old, hey, grandma wants to give you a call and say happy birthday to you. Hey, grandma, happy birthday, thank you. That really matter to people.
Yeah, man. It's like, and it's on top of that, it's like people are exhausted, mentally drained, and from just the economy. I think nowadays, like, it's so hard to really, when this world has us working like slaves, literally, to the point, and then it's like the economy is so bad. It's like you got to go to work to afford things. Back then, you could take time off. You don't have to struggle to make the money to afford rent and things. So it's like, that's another worry on it in itself.
Oh, did you see the post today?
No.
I'm not sure. Also, depending on what time this video released, you guys may see it, may not. So Trump is going to be the first president on the U.S. currency that's alive. They're issuing out a $250 bill. This kind of shows that inflation is really happening.
Yeah, I believe it.
So
it's crazy out here, man. But
crazy about the economy. You're right. You're right on that.
We nobody has time to think about connecting. We trying to survive, bro.
But at the same time, nothing new under the sun. We had World War I, World War II, the 60s, the 70s. We were in warring times, and people were struggling at the time. The Great Depression, and people were still vibe connecting. Yes, wasn't making as much money still, but we were still in close proximity, wanting to connect still.
Yeah, and that could solve
so
lot
many
of
issues,
like connection. I mean,
I'm sure that would solve our mental issues.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, emotional issues, your relationship issues.
Yeah, family and those intimate connections is needed. Like, not everybody's family is connected as they were back in the day.
Yeah,
like family is important, and I think a lot of people are disconnected from their families, and that's another problem in itself. Like, is everybody disconnected from their families, like their immediate families? The phones?
I have another theory. Is that growing up, people are carrying wounds childhood wounds that never healed from.
Like the kids or the adults?
Both.
Yeah, it could be. Now everything's coming to light.
Yeah.
Everything mentally.
Or even sibling feuds, because I know the brothers and sisters, they won't talk to one another.
Yeah. And with age, it's like almost like things slowly come to light. I mean, definitely this world has shown us its ass lately. Like, I mean, things that's funny, because back in the day, things were like hidden messages and nobody really knew. And now I think this year and last year and a couple of past years, it's been like everything's been exposing itself. Like, things that we thought were normal back then is now like, oh wow, like I never knew McDonald's was trash food. Like, we used to tear up some McDonald's, man. Get 2 McChickens and 1 McDouble.
Ooh, that was the order.
A small fry, bro. Like, and a large, what you call it? Like a drink, man.
Hey, let me get a water that tastes like Sprite.
Not even a drink, man. Get the free water.
That tastes like Sprite.
I know, right? But yeah, man, those are the days. And now it's like, everybody's like, McDonald's, ugh, like, that's not good for you. Garbage food.
Exposure to what we thought was normal or healthy to turn out it's not. It causes us to think differently. Even how we treat one another. Even what we would determine what is respect, what's not respect.
Yeah, maybe they weren't always serving trash. Maybe they actually were serving real food. Maybe McDonald's was different back then.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man, who knows? But I personally think it's always been trash, though. It's just that it was
convenience.
It was good back then. I don't know. Maybe that's what we thought it was normal, though.
Or could be just that convenience, similar to how our phones are very convenient, to that way that we don't really need to do the work of having that intimacy, do the work of building that connection.
Yeah, man.
Convenience is not always the right answer.
Yeah, convenience. Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's different times, but like thinking about all of that, I think I was going back to how we connect now. It's like through the run clubs. I personally think like it's so many events out here nowadays where they having events where they just saying. I just saw something on my phone. I was saying they're literally having a free event at Piedmont Park for just a social event for free. Just come out and just talk to people. Are people really that desperate for connection?
Honestly, I don't blame them. Like, especially after COVID.
Yeah.
Like, everyone would be all shut in to just learning to readjust to society again.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, though. It's like all these groups are coming out. Like, the new thing is run clubs. Groups. And it's like, I get it. I'm cool. I'm for it, man. Like, find a way to connect with people. But it's like people will come out to these things and we'll just be on our phones or...
Yeah. I have a confession.
Yeah.
So, last run club I went to, I was by myself. My coworker dipped out on me. They had reneged, and I was there. It was kind of hard for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna start connecting with others. I was nervous, somewhat shy, but I ended up breaking my shell. I saw someone I knew, dapped them up, and hanging around them, trying to build up that confidence to actually talk with more people. I'll be honest with you, at first this was an escape. An easy solution to help me tune out everyone around me so I don't feel awkward. But hey, this guy's just on his phone.
Yeah, we're all guilty of it. I mean, I feel like that too. I'm the same way. Like if I feel socially awkward, man, the first thing I'm grabbing is my phone. I'm literally like looking at it, and guess what I'm doing? I'm looking at emails, and I don't even, I'm looking at emails. I mean, now granted, I check my emails, but it's like. Really?
Yeah.
At a run club, you checking emails?
Yeah. Was a perfect time to check emails, right?
Yeah, man. Like nobody, man. We outside. Like,
we outside.
Enjoy it. like be in the moment. Like, yeah. But yeah, going back to cultural differences and from now to back in the day, I think it's just it's a different wave, man. I think the economy is just different, and the way.
Would you blame the economy, or would you blame it on laziness?
I would blame it on both. I mean, people are really not even trying to really be intimate and connect. Like, I think people are really just disconnected and they choose to be. It's like, but again, like you said, it could be coming from the mental health issues. Maybe people hide them. And, people don't want to be around people too long.
That's why you got to build up that muscle so we could be around people, so we could have a better tolerance for people. Yeah. And I feel like that would, let's talk about political drama. That would eliminate that feud between Democrats, Republicans, or what have you. Just able to sit down one another, actually have our social battery and talk with one another.
Yeah.
Should have more depth. So I was talking to one of my friends earlier this week, because one thing I was telling them I was struggling with dating is that it's hard for me to find people with depth. Like trying to talk to girls that have more substance. Like, I'm able to talk. Shoot, I'm on a podcast. I can't talk. But with them, it's like I feel like I'm carrying a conversation, starting conversations. Like I'm getting drained by putting in all the effort, Some may say they're just not interested, or some may say that they just don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why these have those moments that I spoke of back then, of those intimate moments of being around people matters. So it teaches how to communicate. We may not know always what to talk about, but we could observe and see and learn how people communicate, and we could replicate it. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that muscle memory is important to build it up. Because, even me, I got a, social battery that's not really, I wouldn't even say it's not low. Because, I'm sitting here talking on this podcast with you for 30 minutes, so I could talk. But it's like I'm very selective with my social battery and who I choose to. Some people drain it. Some people energize it. I mean, it's crazy to say. It's like, dang, some people may feel that way, but I don't personally think you can't connect with everybody. Realistically, for all the people out there that's trying to connect with every single person, you're just not going to connect with everyone, unfortunately. I mean, I personally, that's what I believe. Because I feel like some people are for you, some people are not for you,
That always gonna be the case. But the ability to tolerate someone as you talk with someone.
Yeah.
That is key.
Tolerate.
Not everyone is going to connect with someone. Not everyone can have chemistry with. But you're able to sit down and have a cup of coffee with someone.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like, our tolerance threshold is very, very low.
Yeah.
Like, we'll tune out, we'll cut them out, and keep them moving, keep them pushing. Go ahead, have a higher tolerance. We have a high tolerance for everything else, but why not have a tolerance for
let's say this. Have you ever been in a situation where you're out and about and you choose to talk to somebody, but then they're kind of giving you signals like they don't even want to be around you or talk to you, and it's like, yeah, I'm not interested. Not even a woman, just men, women, but just kind of giving you that vibe like, I don't even want to, like they not selecting you to talk, so it's like they kind of shunning you.
See, my thing is this. I'm not a mind reader. Are you a mind reader?
Yeah, I do be reading minds. I'm an overthinker.
See, I'm an overthinker too, but at the same time, in certain situations, I'm an overthinker. But that's where we gotta learn to better communicate. Hey,
do you want to talk to me? I'm just like,
not just want to talk to me, say, be like, hey, I'm about to go over here. Deuces, able to end the conversation and keep pushing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't always have to sit there. Just say, hey, I'm about to go run to the bathroom.
Well, yeah, that's just communication skills. You know,
like even if they're not interested, hey, I'm about to run to the bathroom. I'll catch you around.
So and I see what you're saying. You sense that, and you just kind of dismiss yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that. Or hopefully, if they're not interested, but hey, I will hope that they would be there. Because if not, they're still present right in front of me. They're showing that body language shows that they want to still engage in.
So what you're saying is pretty much effort before you assume that that is not a thing. You can't connect with them.
Yeah, because if you assume they don't want to talk, guess what assume means? You're making an ass out of yourself.
Yeah, you pretty much in your own head.
Yeah, that's because you overthink.
Yeah, not for sure. I believe in a natural way, natural connect. I mean, I do believe in if you naturally just, like, there's certain things you can force and certain things that's natural. And I'm a big believer in natural when I connect with people. Like, so I'll go out my way to speak to people, but it's like a feeling. Like I'm telling you, it's like a feeling. It's like you'll get it. You'll be like, if you want to go say something, or hey, like connect in a certain way, and you just feel it.
Yeah.
Not really by, don't force it. Like, hey, like, what's your name? Like, people can sense when you're not being real.
I get you.
You're kind of forcing that, but yeah.
I hear that. Funny thing happened this week. Right now I think about it. So that coworker that flaked on me going to the run club, right? On lunch, I was talking about how I'm very good at network. I don't know how I'm good at networking. I'm kind of good at networking. I don't know how, don't know why, but I just am. I'm at work at the cafeteria, right? Tell me how, like, they were like, John, so many people. Because everyone who came across, the company is over 2,000 plus employees. Security guards came in depth. I knew them. People from other departments, I knew them. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm having an interview. I'm having to sit down with them in a week or two. And I sit down with them. I just met them. I see them at the building. I say what's up to them, all that. Like, we all connect. Like, for me, I get my shoulders better at work. That's probably why I don't like working from home. Like, easy for me to connect and build that intimacy with others because I put myself out there, and with the lack of intimacy, we get isolated. And that's where we fall into, back to our first episode, of how we are in solitude or in isolation because we don't know how to create that intimacy to connect with others. How's all this coming from? How all this coming around full circle? You notice that how in our previous episodes talk about isolation and solitude.
Yeah.
We need communities. We need intimacy.
Yeah, we need
people connect. Go over people's houses, knock on the door, bring some food, because people know how to cook nowadays. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's build that intimacy.
Well, some people don't know how to cook. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's besides the point. You know what I mean? But hey, it's kind of like one of those things where I get what you're saying, and it's funny because I was talking to one of these guys and he was really telling me like he doesn't really know. He needs like a circle to connect with. Like he can't do like he doesn't know how to. When he isolates, it's a problem. It's like almost like you're not charged without being around people. Mm-hmm. Some people are like that, and I think that's kind of. I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I personally think we all should be able to know how to be by ourselves without like losing our minds, right? Like, say if you had to be by yourself for a whole 15 days.
Oh, that's the worst for me. I cannot do that. 15 days without another person. Isolation, just my phone. Literally, my mind be going crazy because I'm like, yo, I need someone to talk to. Like, I need interaction. I don't want to be trapped in my mind all day. Because one of the things they say is that the devil comes after people who are isolated because it's a lot more easier to fall for temptation. Because I need someone to help me build up that iron. Because they say in Proverbs, iron sharpens iron. Because I'm going to need that. I need that community. You know?
Yeah. I mean, everybody's different. I feel like I could survive those 15 days of nothing. I mean, even if I had a phone, would make it easier for me. Because I'll be filling my mind with information and just kind of reading. I wouldn't even need the phone. I'll just be learning. So
let's say you're stranded on the island, 15 days.
Oh, that'll be even funner. Because I think for me, it's more like, obviously I have to survive. So I'm focused on
things to distract you.
Things. It's like I can fill my mind with doing things, for a certain amount of time. Like, I'll have a moment where I'm just chilling and I might want to talk to a human being and have conversation. But for the most part, I'll be in my head 24/7, man. I'll be talking to myself. Like, I have a great conversation with myself. I know that sounds crazy, y'all. Don't think I'm crazy, but we all talk to ourselves, right?
Would you say you would have a volleyball with its name called Ben for imagination, like in Castaway?
Nah, not that crazy. Just more like when you telling yourself like, what do I want to eat today? That type of
I'll be doing that.
Yeah, so it's like normal, like we all talk to ourselves like that.
But you can only do that for so long,
Yeah.
Like you will need to have something stimulate your mind once you're tired. Let's say you're on a stranded island, you build a hut, fish and all that. Just the ability to speak gives energy.
Yeah, it is energy, and it's the energy that needs to be utilized.
Yeah,
because to go a whole day on mute is crazy.
Yeah,
but again, you don't know until you try.
I ain't trying,
but it's interesting though. I mean, it's just different. I think it's just different people. I mean, maybe I couldn't survive. Maybe I should try a whole day without not talking, if that's even possible.
Sure. I remember when I had COVID. I was trapped and isolated in my room at the time. I had a roommate. My girl was there, but I can't converse with her either at the time. Mm-hmm. And it felt so draining. I felt like I was going to die besides me being sick, like me mentally, I felt I was going to die because that connection wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was trapped behind the door. Yes, hearing the voice across the door was one thing, talking on the phone was another thing, but having someone face to face that play a huge role. I can only imagine people who are locked up in isolation and solitary confinement, how they survive. Like,
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure they go crazy in solitary confinement for X amount of days.
Yeah,
There's a reason why they go crazy in X amount of days in solitary confinement. It really humbles them. It will humble anybody.
yeah, it's true. I mean, it takes to be in a situation to really know what they go through. But I know people. It's facts. A lot of people need connection. Some people find it hard to really go. I used to work with kids, man. Kids with, they don't know how. Certain kids didn't know how to be by themselves. And when, like, say for example, we would send them to their rooms for like a break. It's like 10-minute break. They would be like, they wouldn't go in their rooms. They couldn't sit in their rooms for 10 minutes just with seeing the walls and just being quiet without spazzing out or like saying, I can't do this. It's crazy to me. I think that's a big mental issue because 10 minutes is not that long. But then again, like I said,
10 minutes may not be long for you, may be long for them.
That's what I'm saying. I understand like I said, I'm trying to dive into the perspective of people that need to connect and need to be, in a setting of people to feel good and energetically. Because, like, for me, I don't want to say I need it. Do I want it? Yeah. But I don't really need it. Like, I can go, if the world nobody was in it and it was just me, I'm pretty sure I would be able to survive. But maybe I'm just talking.
Honestly, the only way that I'll be surviving, well, I do it on a memory. It'd be more frequent. I was being more in prayer. Be talking to God every second. Hey, God, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. You really do have yourself to talk to, and you have, God is there, and so it's not, you're not alone, really.
Yeah.
The spirit of anything is with you, whatever you believe in, whatever you all believe in. It's like you pray to God, you pray to the angels, and you're never really alone. Because there are moments we're gonna have to be alone, honestly, and
there are moments for being alone.
You gotta be alone, and even it might be for a long time. So you prepare yourself for those moments, and not necessarily so you won't be spazzing out, because it's like I don't think you should be spazzing out if you have to be alone for a little bit, I think you should be able to maintain. It's like adapting to whatever.
Yeah.
But on the, I think we went off pivot, like we pivot out a little bit because we were talking about the culture differences. But
but in a way, we still maintain on focus by intimacy. If you really think about it.
Yeah, definitely. That definitely was a connection, though.
Yeah, because you went from being in the home, building that connection, to not having it, or being in isolation.
Yeah, I see that. You definitely, that connects for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we got to get back to it, man. I think we need that in this world. Connect with the families. I mean, mainly, it don't even have to be friends, just families.
Family and friends, either or.
Friends. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think y'all, I mean, if you're already doing it, kudos to you. If you're not doing it, try to do it better. And connect with your family, hit them up. Even if you don't like them, just like, yo.
Yeah, we all have that one family member.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? It's like life is too short.
Yes, it is.
What I'm saying? So find that peace.
Oh, good. Thank you for saying that. Life is too short. I feel like this may sound terrible, what I'm about to say. And also as a blessing at the same time, too. People don't realize how short is life is. Like, people don't really experience death in their family that often, or death around them in general. You may hear on the news, and I feel like because of that, I'll say, okay, I don't need to see them. I'll catch them next time. I'll catch them in the comments or something like that. And you're literally losing moments that you could be building treasure memories with them. Like, I remember. This may be get a little personal with me. Is that for me, I make it like an obligation, so I go see my dad, see my folks every single Sunday. They're up there in age. I know some people won't go see their folks every Sunday, every week, but I know time is short. Let's say, hey, I go without seeing them for a week or two. call or text or what have you. But that visual memory and the auditory memory of being present with them is not the same as being on the phone or seeing a text message from them. Like, I'm losing memory. Like,
Thanks.
literally, I'll take some time, like, even when they're not looking. I'll really record them because I know I'm going to keep this memory.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
Everyone's on the clock. Exactly. I might be gone before them. They may be gone before me. Like, we don't know. Like, those intimate moments matter. Moments. The small moments matter.
Yeah, man. You hit it on the nail, man. Because I'm glad you said that. Because it's perspective that you don't get until you get, I think, up there in age. Like, and even if a young person knows that, that's very wise. Because, you think that time is there and you're going to always have it. But you got to live in that moment. Because, like, when you look back, you're like, dang, I should never, like, you be in, like, a robot mode. Like, or you might want to be like, oh, I'm rushing to get out of here. Or, like, enjoy those moments with the person. Live in the moment, like, and just try to be there. I know it's hard. Because everything's so overstimulating, and you feel like you gotta be everywhere in the world. Social media has made us feel like we gotta be everywhere. Because, like, I think the access to social media makes it easy to see everything in the world.
Yeah.
So, on the phone, but yeah, definitely stay intimate, man, with your people. Because those are the things that you will cherish for the rest of your life. Not no phone. Not no club with the
popping
bottles. Nobody's gonna remember Day at the club popping bottles when he passed away.
Yeah,
they gonna be like, remember Day when at Thanksgiving when he was at the dinner table talking about how he about to, his life is good. Because when you popping bottles, you can't talk about how life is good. It's the music too loud.
Yeah,
or everybody's too drunk.
Yeah.
So it's not really intimate, man. My guy John, kind of, you good, man?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm
man,
good.
Checking in.
Yeah, because I was just thinking about reflecting on one of those moments of when I wasn't connecting with my folks, and knowing that my dad has an illness, seeing the impact of his body really had me not be able to cope with certain things, so that had me fall down a dark rabbit hole, dark path. Bad things happen in my relationship because of it, and everything explodes.
Yeah.
And that's why Bryce said about it, let me to get more in touch with my faith and all that. Yeah. Let me be more grounded, more wise, to be okay, cherish these moments.
Definitely, man. So, man, y'all hear that, man. More of the story. Stay connected. Connect with your family. Be intimate. Like, invite them over, man, for dinner, man. Just like, hey, mom, dad, you want to come over or cousins, y'all want to come over? I'm having dinner tonight. On Saturday night, we chill, play some cards.
Watch the game.
Yeah, man.
We don't have to wait till a family reunion or a holiday.
Yeah, you don't got to wait till the family reunion. You don't have to be outside. Don't let the phones take your time and steal these time. Like, it's funny because TikTok, it's called TikTok for a reason.
Oh, shoot.
It's on the clock. You're on the clock when you're on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
It takes you time.
Yeah, it definitely takes. TikTok is a time. It's funny how they named it that.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I've been new about that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, but that's what this social media and this internet and these phones are doing to us.
And that's the reason why I did TikTok.
Taking all your time. You think you living and you really not even living. And by the time you know it, you 80 years old and all you did was this. Like your whole life, 80% of your life, you just, and that's why I feel like, me personally, I deleted social media. I didn't cap my time to like a 30, like an hour a day. So what I do is I'll delete it. I'll clock on 30 minutes a day, delete the app because I can't. It's hard to. You naturally kind of just clicks.
Yeah.
And then I'll like delete the app. Then at night, got another 30 minutes. Install it. Time 30 minutes. Once 30 minutes is up, delete it. Hour a day, man. Simple as that. There's a solution for y'all because social media is taking our time, man. Get out there, connect.
You know the thing about it, because these social media, all these apps and this, it causes us to be more addicted. it is literally causing a mental health issue, addiction.
Bro, it's addiction. No, it's real talk. Like,
Yeah, it's
for
addiction.
me to have to delete something to stay off of it tells you that, like, I'm a very disciplined person. And when I have to delete an app, when I have to reinstall it just to stay off of it, that tells you right there that I can't even, when it's on my phone, I'm gonna click it naturally. It's weird. And it's worse than the drugs out here, like the real drugs, like, I don't know, cocaine, whatever y'all be doing, I don't know.
But it still serves the same effect, though. Like, we can think about
Dopamine, yeah.
with drinking, corn, drugs, all filling a purpose of filling in your dopamine.
Yeah.
Like you said.
It's crazy.
Like, once you get that dopamine hit, we're hooked. And that... Can I bring the faith aspect to this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be honest with you, we already made our quota for the timing, but hey, why not, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those long episodes. Like, there is a story in the Bible called with Jesus having the longest conversation ever documented in the Bible. It's called with the lady at the well. The lady at the well is basically this lady reading in any of the Gospels. She's a Samaritan woman. She went to the well to fetch a bucket of water. All right. Mm-hmm. Jesus and his apostles, his posse, whatever you call it, Jesus purposely went out to that well for that lady specifically, because she was like the first evangelist to spread the gospel, spread hey, Jesus is here, the Messiah is here. He told me what was going on in my life verbatim, that I had 5 husbands, and the person I'm with now is not even my husband. And she was like, yo, I'm getting this water because I'm thirsty. No, you're not physically thirsty, you're spiritually thirsty. You go into these waters, you're doing these things, you're shacking up with different guys because you have this spiritual void within you that's not satisfying you. And to transit to this modern day is that we use these vices versus corn, drugs, phones, to fulfill our need that's not satisfied within us. So we keep on going to it, hoping it will fulfill our need. That's where we have to turn to a higher power. Jesus said, yo, I am living water. Drink from me, you will never thirst. Because once you literally tap into your faith and your spirituality, you're not as thirsty. Those vices go away. That's why you go on social media or what have you, hear those testimonies. Like, yo, I was a drug addict. I found God. I found Christ. I gave my life to Him. I'm no longer in need of that to make me feel whole. I'm not idolizing my partner because my partner not giving me as much, so I'm not gonna go out and cheat because God's literally feeling me. He showed me acceptance. He called me son, or He calls you daughter. Like, yo, I'm whole. The phones, the drinks, what have you, will not fulfill you. And the thing that we need is the intimacy with God also, not just with people, but also with God, with our higher power. Yeah. Whatever you guys may subscribe it. With Jesus, I say intimacy with Jesus, that will cause us to feel whole, make us feel satisfied, and in turn, give that same intimacy to the people around you. Have them be whole and satisfied. Because we're called to live like Christ-like and be like a good representation. So be... I see it for another episode.
I get it. My guy John spreading the word, man. Y'all listen up, bro. Yeah, you definitely got to take him to the church.
You know, it's funny. Like literally at church, we're talking about the lady at the well. Yeah. It's funny how all that. It was the pastor we were talking about the lady at the well. We're in the book of John. It's funny how that just downloaded to my brain right now. I'm like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yes, I pay attention at church. I take notes.
It's a different perspective, man. I'm listening. I'm tuning in. I'm like, yeah, that's interesting, though. Definitely interesting. But yeah, man. On that note, man, we gonna leave it at that, and we gonna definitely end it off here. But we appreciate the time. Continue the support, man. And we're gonna continue to keep rolling. It's not easy, but we gotta continue the consistency. Nothing in life is easy. Just maintain. Just being consistent, but we just ask y'all to support and just subscribe, comment.
Like, comment, subscribe, and spread the word. Unmasked Minds.
Yes, sir.